Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy PL with Behind the Wealth. It goes a long way to present yourself with taking pictures, but it's completely different when you bring them pictures to video. And when I say video, I mean cinema. You don't watch that much stuff no more where you get cinema. A complete story that makes sense. Not only does my boy take pictures, but he takes it to the next level. He shoots music videos, movies, skits. It, he do it all. Give it up for the owner of Moddy Pictures, my boy, Moddy.
Bro.
What up, bro? How you feeling?
Good, how you feeling?
You got anything to say to the people before we get started?
Man, I'm just happy to be here, bro. Ready to get started.
Man, let's get to it. All right, bro. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to go into your craft?
I got a music background. Grew up listening to music. I started playing piano at 6. Started rapping at probably like 5. So I was just rapping growing up, not doing it too serious. Um, and then tried to shoot my own music videos. I got a couple videos shot first. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to shoot my own music videos. I wasn't trying to get into cinematography or nothing like that. So I bought my camera off my videographer, um, and tried to shoot my own videos, but it didn't really work out like I thought it would. But over time, I just started taking the camera everywhere, taking pictures, family events, doing videos, and I just fell in love with it like that. And that
Uh,
was probably like 2017. So I was like 20.
the accident. When you come to something and then fall in love with it on accident, that's how you know it's your calling, bro.
Yeah.
But this is a question I've been wanting to ask. Like I'm trying to upgrade my camera. Like, what would you suggest for somebody just starting out for me?
What you trying to do? Like, just podcasts,
Just
music videos.
podcasting, vlogging, like that.
I'll say any mirrorless camera, but I'll say Sony because I work with Sony. So like I got a Sony A6400. I say Sony A6400, or like an A7 A7S3, something like that. It's probably overkill, but something like a Sony mirrorless camera would be good.
How did you like get started in cinematography?
I was like I said, I was just shooting videos at family events, doing stuff like that. Then I saw how I can, like when I started editing, I saw how I could bring it together and like create cinematic video. So that's really just how I started. I just was playing around with the camera from buying my first camera and just fell in love with it, like the art of it. So um, think I was doing it for free for a little minute, then started taking on clients. Then I saw, that I can make a living from
Man, that's inspiration, man. What was the first moment that made you fall in love with cinematography?
it. I would say probably like shooting my first video that was actually like um, that's actually like told a story. So I did a video like with my family, I think it was 2017, our Christmas, because we get together every Christmas. I think it was Christmas Day, and I shot a video, and it just captured the moment. Like, so it's like when you watch the video, you was able to relive the moment, and I just fell in love with that feeling. So,
Like, did you like what's your favorite method of promotion? Like, say if you got some like a video coming out, a music video coming out, like how would you promote that video? I mean that video.
it's actually just shifted. I would say social media content though, like yeah, just content, like little snippets, little pieces of showing your art.
Like, at what age did you realize this was what you was gonna go? You wanted to go.
I'd say around that time I fell in love with it. So like 19, because once I did that, it wasn't too long after that when I started like, well, actually, I would say I was probably 20. Cause I remember the exact moment. Like, I was working at Walmart, uh, and I was on my way out because I like broke my thumb. So I was working at Walmart, broke my thumb, and when I broke my thumb, I was on leave, but I was able to like keep making money through shooting and stuff like that. So that's when it really became like, oh yeah, I can do this for real.
Yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Pierre Keller, owner and founder of Wealth Clothing. At Wealth, we are embodying motivation and abundance. We are committed to not just providing our community with great clothing, but an experience that inspires. Our pieces are designed to offer the perfect mix of style, quality, and affordability while keeping you motivated to chase your success. Wear your ambition proudly. And if you feeling the vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. When it comes to film and movies and shit like that, like what was like something that you what was a movie that you watched or happened to come across that you can say kind of played a part and you coming, you feel me?
I would say some probably newer like I say Power, the series. That's one of the things that I watched. That I see how they shoot their shots, how the lighting and stuff is set up. I say movies like one of my favorite movies is Just Mercy. Um, Michael B. Jordan and I think Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I love that movie. How like they tell the story. It's about the picture, but it's more about like how they tell the story and like so I love the picture part of it, how it look, everything, but I also just love like storyline and stuff too, like just art in general, how you can tell a story through art. Everything else, I think it is very important, like the lighting, how it look and stuff, but uh, I think that side of it, like just the story part of it, is like what I love the most. And like Tubi movies, where the quality not necessarily that good, but keep watching it because of the story. Like I want to see what's gonna happen next. So all that stuff matter too. I definitely like love the quality and stuff, but it's definitely like the story is what keep me.
I always wanted to ask like somebody in a film, like, what do you think about Black Chicago be like?
I love it. I personally don't watch it. I think because I got lost in the series, I think that's the only reason I don't watch it because I couldn't keep up. But I love it though. Like I be seeing it somewhat. I see it sometimes, but I love it because I love like what corporate doing. Like what he doing. It's innovative. It's different.
That's like, well, like when I was asking you like what you like in the beginning, that's like I'm trying to create something like that through a
Yeah,
podcast type shit. I'm
yeah,
trying to bring us to the light, basically.
yeah.
So we overlooked and shit. I don't like it. So we talked about what films you like, what films made you wanna go farther, but what actually inspired you to become a cinematographer?
I'll say just the art. I love art. Grew up in music, so I don't know. It's like before picking up a camera, I never thought about picking up no camera. But when I did it, I was just able to see that I can basically do this on the other side, like on a different whole other side other than rapping. I can, be an artist behind the camera as well. So when I saw how I can just put stuff together and like capture moments, that's what made me want to do it.
So you would say you mostly is who inspired you, like
Yeah,
your journey.
yeah, I would say so. 'Cause as far as like music, I had people around me doing it. As far as photography and stuff, it really I ain't see none that made me like want to pick it up. It was just me trying to further my music career, and that's why I bought a camera, and that's what made me want to further it. So after I got into it, of course, I started seeing people, meeting people, and getting inspired. But just starting off, it was just me just trying to do something.
All right, so can you walk us through like the creative processes when you starting like a new project?
So it depends on like what kind of project, but I'll go like for a music video. I listen to the song, and I just sit with it and like see. I like see stuff, like see certain things I see for the video, and then come up with the treatment. So I'll put different pictures together, different inspirations, um, and that's pretty much it for like a music video. Um, I do a lot of like events too. For that, I just let it come to me. I just show up, or I try to scout. So I try to scout the location, see what it's like if it's a grand entrance or something like that. If I want to get a drone shot, but other than that, I just go in and just shoot. But for like production stuff, like music videos and stuff, I basically just feel it. Even when it's like not necessarily a music video, it's like commercial or something. I gotta hear a song for it first or something like that, just to see like it's gonna be slow pace, fast pace, something like that. But for the most part, I like to do a lot of stuff on the fly, but it's better to have something to go off of too.
So you would say mostly you like a visual or sound learner. You
Yeah,
gotta,
for sure. Even like in school,
yeah.
I was always like an audio learner. In church, I don't take notes. I record because I'm like even over the media team in the church, so I listen back to audio. That's how I learn stuff.
In moments of self doubt, like how do you get over the moments when you self doubt yourself?
I say first, uh, read my Bible. That's number one, like for sure. I'll say that for sure. Then I have to like even like on the same note, like listening to prophetic words, stuff like that. Going back, rewatching my work and just affirming myself, but then having people around me that affirm me too. Like my wife, she'll affirm me. My kids will too. So just stuff like that. But I'd say number one is just definitely being grounded in the word, like reading the Bible.
Man, you can't do nothing without the word, man. I'm telling you. So
Sure.
how do you stay up to date with all these new methods and AI and all this little stuff coming out?
Yeah, I'd say no, it ain't as advanced, so it don't really get in my way. But I actually just started getting into it, like using it as a tool. But like even with that, so when I try to use it to do some crazy like advanced type stuff, it don't really do too well. So it ain't like it can come up with it. Like when you see AI videos on the internet, you can see certain stuff fake. Some of it be cool, some of it look good, but for the most part, you can't get the same thing. Even like lip movement, like the real, it look fake. But I use it now like as a tool. So, and I just got into like using it as a tool. So, um, I see it as helpful right now. I actually can't see it. I don't know though, because I can't see in the future. But I don't see it like taking cinematographers' jobs and stuff like that, photographers and stuff. It's because people like to be in front of a camera. People like to take pictures. Um, yeah, I don't see it going
If
too
you
crazy.
if you can like work with anybody shooting a music video, a movie, shit, like if you can work with anybody, who would it be?
Yeah, so I would say I wouldn't say a specific person because, like I said, I'm in it more for like the story, the idea. So I would just say anybody who like really like we say an artist. I would say somebody who really serious about their craft, who can really. Um, I I'll put it this way: I wouldn't say a artist. I say a specific song. Like if a song make me really think like deep, and I can see a whole video behind it. That's what I want to shoot. It don't matter who sung it, who who did what. So um, but yeah, I would just say anybody that I can like really be creative and shoot how I like to shoot with.
So like in the Power universe, out of all the shows, which one would you rather been the one to shoot?
The original for sure.
I knew you were gonna say
Yeah,
you over. You gotta be over. You over 27.
yeah. I'm 27. No, I just turned 28, so I just forgot.
Yeah, I know you had to be over 25 or something like that.
Yeah,
All right, so looking back at your career, what would you say you're the most proud of?
I would say I'm most proud of just the growth. Like even as far as like how it helped me to grow as a human being, because like I'm an entrepreneur, not just a cinematographer. Like, but Yeah, I would just say that and specific, like, because cinematography is problem solving. It's like 90% problem solving. That's what people don't really know about it. They think it's all the technical stuff. When you learn that, you learn that. But when you show up on the shoot and you forget some, or like, some, you keep having problems that you got to solve, that's what you really learn from. So, and then dealing with people, because dealing with people is something you can't escape. It's something everybody got to do. So I say like the life lessons like it taught me.
Do you have like any special events or promos or anything that you got coming up?
I would say me and my wife, my wife do dreads. So me and my wife actually would just brainstorming some ideas, like a bundle where her clients can get like a discounted photo shoot, something like that. That's in the works. But other than that, I'd just say um, check out the website moddypictures.com, and then book book for your business. Get some content.
I got
For sure. But yeah, I just say just check out the work. If you need some video content for your brand, business, family pictures, whatever, book us, moddypictures.com.
If you can leave our listeners with a piece of advice or pieces or anything you want to tell the people, like what would it be?
I would say do what you love to do. But I gotta give a disclaimer, like definitely if it's in your purpose, if it's what God called you to do, don't just because a lot of people doing stuff just a waste of time. But so the reason I say that is because I just recently had to get a job. I was working for 6 months, and honestly, like it was the worst time of my life. I hated it. Like I cried at work. I hated it. So I would just say like if you doing something, we in America, like take advantage of it, do it. It's ways to make money out here. Um, don't be stuck doing something you don't like to do. Some people got to work a job, because without those people, the world would be running. So some people got to do it, but like if you feel like how I felt like at work, miserable every day, you feel me? Just go after what you love. Learn, learn from your losses. Keep progressing. Um, but for real, just find a way to do what you love to do, because it ain't no life to live to be working for somebody else when that's not for you.
So I just want to let you know that, man, I appreciate everything that y'all do. From the movies to the video shoots to the photo shoots, man. You'll be seeing me very soon because I got I got a whole bunch of shit in my head cooking up, but man, y'all the heroes. But with that being said, I don't let nobody get up out of here. Now, I want you to try this out, but that's for you. You can go ahead. I gotta see if it's cause I ain't know it was that small. You feel me? So when I got it, I'm like, I think that's the back part. I think. Yo, I like to thank y'all for watching, saucing your brain up a little more than what it was. It's been PL with Moddy Pictures with Behind the Wealth. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep giving y'all this sauce. I'll see y'all soon.